Good afternoon, and welcome to the Borderline Personality Disorder Wellbeing Bootcamp. Now, I say bootcamp, but this is more of a general discussion area, meditation, bit of yoga, and a general just chat, catch up, see how we all do in life. So, I want to talk today very briefly about types of personality disorder. And these fall into categorically three categories. Category A, Category B, and Category C. This does not make any of us any worse or better than anybody else. Okay? So just to clear that up. We are all in this journey together. And I want us all to work together as a group, a unit, a family. Aside from the YouTube channel, I will be holding some email chats open to anyone who wishes just to reach out and talk about confidentially how they feel, what's going on in their life. We all need a shoulder to cry on. We all need a foundation to build from. But today I want to talk about the clusters of personality disorders. And cluster A is people with a paranoid personality disorder, a schizoid personality disorder, or a schizotypal personality disorder. These will go into some further detail as the weeks go on. Don't worry. Cluster B. These are people typically described as antisocial personality disorders, histrionic personality disorders, narcissistic personality disorders, or people with emotionally unstable personality disorder, EUPD, or BPD, borderline personality disorder. Cluster C, very simply, is people who have got an avoidant personality, obsessive compulsive personality, or dependent personality disorder. Now, these we don't need to worry about too much. These categories, I hate categories personally. I am a EUPD sufferer, or BPD sufferer. So I suffer from borderline personality disorder, which is the main focus of this page. We're not singling people out. If people from other categories wish to join, share their experiences, give me building blocks to work from so that we can extend a hand and help you. But I'm not judgmental. I'm not here to tell you must do. I'm not a therapist or a psychologist. I am just another sufferer like yourselves. And I don't feel like sometimes therapists get us. I mean, they have read out of textbooks, they have been to colleges and universities, and I am not saying that that is a bad thing, but that doesn't mean that you understand us. You understand a diagnosis, but you don't understand us as individuals, and we are. Let's face it, guys, we are individuals. We are all going through a journey together. And sometimes that help feels like it is very few and far between for us. People judge us. People look at us different. People think we're crazy. God, the amount of things that get thrown our way. And we can talk about that. That I am a shoulder to lean on. I am not a judgmental person. I am, like I said, like you. So this brings me into the bootcamp plan. I say boot camp, loosely, of course. I want us to work together to help develop coping strategies that reduce us self-harming. For us all to learn, even bring our partners into some of these video sessions, about borderline personality disorder and what it is, what it feels like for us, and how they can help us. And I'm not always saying that they'll be able to help us, but hopefully we can avoid these traumatic incidents between us and our loved ones, because hell, we don't want to keep losing loved ones at all. I want us to work together to improve our social skills. So, sit, we can talk, we can email, extend hand over meeting groups in the future. I'm based in the United Kingdom. I am born and raised in the UK. I am from, Newcastle, Stoke, broad spectrum here. For more information, again, the email address is on the page. I want us to practice mindfulness. Now, I know everyone goes on about this, and practicing alone, it doesn't always work. When you're alone, your thoughts take over. You overthink, you overreact. You don't focus. I want us to sit and be mindful together, as a group, as a collective, as a team. Not sat alone thinking, why the hell are we doing this? Please excuse if you can hear the cat in the background. I have 2 of them. Love them, but they can be intrusive. Developing stronger relationships with yourself. Before you can progress to build a relationship with another person, you must know you, who you are, what you like, what you dislike, what you want to achieve from these video sessions, what you want to work on. And you do not have to watch every single video. This is a chance for you to decide what works for you, what makes you happy, what makes you joyful, what makes you want to live and better yourself. Finding healthy ways to process our emotions. Now, I know that is difficult. I've been there. I mean, God, you either throw a fit, argue with the person you love, throw things around the room, slam doors, walk out, cut yourself, turn to drink, turn to drugs. Hell, haven't we all? But this is the time for us to work on us. And that may take time. And we may relapse, we may have issues, but we can work fundamentally as a group, together, one-on-one, as a collective. Tap into the things that bring you joy. What makes you happy? What makes you smile? What makes you laugh? What do you like doing? Do you like to play video games? Do you like to go out for walks? Do you like to go and sit and have a coffee with a friend? Go and watch a film? Read a book, Or do you just want that time to yourself to do something like grab a nice comforting bubble bath, or I don't know, bake something, anything that makes you happy. You should cherish those little activities and do them, please, because we get one life and we don't want to waste it. We don't want to be singled out. We don't want to feel like we're incapable of doing things. And society has made us feel, God, so beaten down that it's hard. And now they want to take away the finances that help people who are suffering. And they want to constantly go on about wars and chaos and destruction. And sometimes it's better, if you don't want to make yourself feel down, to just turn off the news and shut away from the world. And that isn't wrong. That is not a bad thing. If it makes you feel less stressed, less anxious, less overwhelmed, then it is for the better. Please let me, I can't stress that enough. We, as a collective, people call us that, a collective, but are we collective? I mean, we all have individual needs, individual problems, individual things that work for us and things that don't work for us. I could ramble about that for hours, guys. I could, but I'm not going to. But yes, if something makes you happy, do it. If it's making you feel negative, stop. Step away, take a breath, collect your thoughts. That's the only advice I can give. Now, this brings me to the last 3 points on my list. Journaling. Writing a journal, keeping a diary. I mean, if you don't feel ready to share your diaries with, or your journals with your partners or your family or your friends, buy one with a padlock. I will email links to people if they drop me an email with what they're looking for and gender. I can send you some links on eBay, Amazon for some really nice personal journals with padlocks. And trust me, we don't always want to share, and we don't want to have the anxiety that if we leave it somewhere, somebody's going to look in that and judge us. So yes, of course, privacy is key. These are your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your raw emotions. Note down things that have made you feel stressed, or things that have made you feel happy, or, you know, just write down the things that are on your mind and try to work on them one by one. And if you don't feel ready to work on it, put that book to one side. You know it's there, you know those notes are there, and you can always, and I mean always, you can always come back to that and try to logically think about the problem. But don't let yourself get overwhelmed. Don't let yourself get stressed and bogged down, and please, just don't let yourself get to that point, because it's not healthy. It's a repetitive, dark loop. Meditation is the other one I want to talk about. And there will be some meditation videos on here. There will be some mindfulness meditation along with other forms of meditation. I will also be doing some self-help videos. I will try to categorise these, but I will be honest, I haven't got my head around YouTube yet, so it's going to take a while. Then I want to move on to yoga. I would like to incorporate some yoga. A once a week 10-minute session. Yoga is beneficial for people with borderline personality disorder. It is good for our bodies, our souls, our spirits, our minds. And I don't think it's spoken about enough. Everyone focuses on the negative, but we don't focus on the positive. And I think it's about time we focused on the positives. So there will be, in the coming weeks, some yoga videos for you to follow along to. They might not all involve me. I am looking for the content of the creators that might be able to help me share their videos with you and their sites with you, and create a network, a bubble, a support ball. I know that looking online ourselves can be overwhelming. I know that we can stumble into dark paths, and this channel is designed as a safe space. So I am adamant and keen that there will be no belittling, no inappropriate behaviours or language, no putting others down on this page. This channel is for anyone and everyone who wants to learn about borderline personality disorder, who wants to better themselves, for partners even who want to learn about the personality disorder and how they might be able to help their spouse, for friends who are curious or concerned, and for key workers who, if you really want to help people like us, then you need to understand us as people, individual people. We are not a name, a diagnosis, a set of symptoms. We are human beings. And just because we have this, that doesn't mean we can't do or be anything we want to be. It just means that we need that a little bit of help sometimes, that little bit of space, and that extra support. So if you like this video and would like to find out more, join our meditation, art classes, yoga, hell, just listen to me rant about things, then please like and subscribe to this channel today for weekly updates.